O compatriots, join me as I stand before you, a call to arms for every Nigerian to rise up and reclaim our destiny from the hands of those who seek to suppress us. Nigerians, it's time to wake up and realize that we possess immense power and influence that can change the course of our nation. We've been sleeping on our rights for far too long, thinking that the military and politicians hold all the cards in this game. But I'm here to tell you that's not true. We are the ones with the power, and it's time we start recognizing our strength as a united force. In Nigeria, a chorus of voices rises, echoing the weary cries of those tired of witnessing injustice and the relentless grip of poverty ravaging their communities. They stand united, expressing their frustration over the relentless cycle of corruption that has plagued their leaders for far too long. Their eyes are filled with a fierce determination, demanding that their voices be heard in a system that has often silenced the very people it is meant to serve. Amidst the disillusionment, some are calling for a drastic change, yearning for the military to restore order where democracy feels inadequate. However, many recognize that turning to military rule risks repeating the very mistakes that have led to past suffering and oppression. They understand that while democracy may be flawed, it is still the path towards true empowerment and accountability for the citizens. The call now is for reform, urging society to strengthen democratic institutions instead of abandoning them in despair. With a renewed sense of purpose, they march forward, ready to reclaim their power and shape their own destiny. In this fight for justice, the people recognize that lasting change requires collective effort and unwavering resilience. As they raise their voices together, a message emerges. Real progress will come from empowering each other and holding leaders accountable. But despite all this, we can't give up. We can't lose faith in ourselves and our abilities. We can't let the military and politicians define our reality. We're the ones who have the power to create change, to demand justice, and to fight for our rights. Throughout history, we've seen ordinary people come together to achieve extraordinary things. We've seen citizens rise up against oppressive regimes. We've seen communities mobilize to demand justice. And we've seen individuals risk everything to stand up for what they believe in. From the civil rights movement in the U.S. to the anti-apartheid movement in South Africa, we've seen time and time again that collective action can lead to real change. In Nigeria, we've seen pockets of resistance, from the Naira Ensars movement to the Bring Back Our Girls campaign. We've seen ordinary Nigerians come together to demand justice, to fight for their rights, and to challenge the status quo. And we've seen glimpses of what's possible when we work together towards a common goal. In the bustling heart of Lagos, a group of young Nigerians gathered with a shared vision to reclaim their city from the grip of pollution and traffic congestion. Determined to make a change, they rolled up their sleeves and began cleaning their neighborhoods, turning waste into a catalyst for community pride. As trees began to sprout where once there was only concrete, the air filled with hope and the promise of a greener tomorrow. Inspired by their efforts, other communities across Lagos joined the movement, amplifying their voices for sustainable change. With each new initiative, they not only transformed their surroundings, but also ignited a sense of empowerment and responsibility among their neighbors. As their movement gained momentum, they boldly approached local leaders, demanding accountability and urgent action for a cleaner environment. Through their unwavering spirit, they showed that change begins with ordinary people taking extraordinary steps towards a common goal. In the heart of Nigeria, a wave of determination rises as citizens stand together, ready to reclaim their narrative and drive change for a brighter future. United by a shared vision, they know that their voices can no longer be ignored in the halls of power. As they march forward, chants of unity and resilience echo through the streets, reminding everyone that they are the architects of their own destiny. Fueled by stories of past struggles and triumphs, they draw strength from their ancestors who fought for freedom and justice. With every step they take, the atmosphere pulsates with energy as hope ignites a fire within their hearts. Together they strategize and mobilize, crafting plans that will shake the very foundations of the systems that seek to oppress them. As the movement gains momentum, their resolve becomes stronger, a palpable sense of empowerment radiating among them.